I'll now be turning the microphone over to the President of our Board of Trustees for his welcoming remarks.
Good afternoon. Thought you'd all fallen asleep after that wonderful lunch. I am Bill Abbott, President of the Board of Trustees. On behalf of the graduates and the board, I welcome you for attending this 2016 graduation exercise. This is their day. There may be some tears. I don't know whether there are any yet. Out of habit, I brought 2 handkerchiefs for members of the saxophone section. We hope there will also, by the end of the day, be much laughter. You've enjoyed a delicious lunch. Now sit back, listen to and enjoy the music, listen to the speeches and messages, all the awards that will be given, and particularly watch the graduates as they receive their diplomas. They remove their tassels from one side of their mortarboard to the other, signifying that they're moving and passing from being 8th graders at Kurn Hattin to being part of the Alumni Association. Again, thank you for coming, and please enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, Mr. Abbott. At this time, I would like to invite our beloved house parent, Mr. Clint Plant, to the podium, who will be delivering today's invocation.
Good afternoon. Will you join me in asking God's presence with us? If you have a hat on, would you mind taking it off? Bow your heads with me, please. Gracious and merciful Father, creator of heaven and earth, we come together today to ask that your Holy Spirit be among us. We give you thanks for these graduates. We give you thanks for Kurn Hattin Homes. You established this place for children in need and have nurtured it into the place it is today. A home where children can safely flourish and thrive. You have given special gifts to the staff and volunteers to serve these students with a self-sacrificing love, to care for the whole child, not just the physical needs, but the emotional needs, spiritual needs as well. You are the great giver of all good things, and we praise and give you thanks. Though Kurn Hattin has been a blessing to these students have been a blessing to us. Help us not to just mourn or dwell on their absence when they leave, but to be grateful to have the privilege of sharing their lives with them. Give us great joy for today and hope for the future. Now we ask for your presence and blessings through the course of the celebration, and may we be pleasing in your sight as we honor each one of these graduates. Please call to our minds fond and joyful memories as we celebrate together. We pray this in your Son's precious name, Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Plant. This time I would ask that you all rise, and I'm going to invite Miss Ada Rose, Kurn Hattin class of 2020, to the stage as she leads us in our flag salute this afternoon.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Rose. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to invite up the first member of the class of 2016, and you'll be hearing from several of them this afternoon. It's my distinct honor to introduce the 2016 salutatorian, a young man who also serves has served in the past year in the capacity as president of our student council. Mr. Riley Daniels will be coming to the podium at this time to deliver his remarks. Please help me in welcoming him.
Good afternoon, family, friends, staff, and students. I didn't really know where to start, so I decided to start from the beginning. My entire life I've excelled in academics, being one of the top members of my class. My wit was all I had to fall back on. I could not recognize any other skills that I had. When I hit a rough patch a few years ago, following the wrong crowd at the wrong time, school was no longer important to me. I did not care about my grades, and I made some really bad choices. God gave me a second chance when I came to Kurn Hattin. I've made a complete turnaround in my life, and I started passing my classes again. I've also had the honor of being the class president of the student council for the past year, and I ranked second in my graduating class. I have also found other skills like writing music and playing sports. Through all of this, I have so many people to thank, but there is one man I wanted to acknowledge here today, Mr. Bill McHugh. He was always there for me, even when no one else was, and has never given up on me since I met him. He was the first person I trusted that was not my family. And when I came to Kurn Hattin, this man was the only one I felt I could turn to. I'll never forget all that you have done for me. One of my favorite quotes is, "You can find a light even in the darkness, even in the darkest times." I believe this is true for all of us today. The road I'm on has gone dark, while there's an opening, a brighter path to follow. And I know all of us will make it no matter what path we take. I wish all of my fellow graduates luck in the future. We will always be family. I love you and will miss you all.
Thank you, Riley. At this time, I'm going to invite the Kurn Hattin Beginning Choir up to the stage, and they'll be performing One Call Away by Charlie Puth. While they're assembling on the stage, I also want to make sure the audience has the most recent sportscast from yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, we ended the school year with the staff challenging the 8th grade class to a kickball game. To say the least, it was a nail-biter, and the staff made their way to a nice, comfortable lead that was quickly diminished in a very bad inning for us, such that we entered the last inning behind by 1 point. And good Lord willing, and the waters did not rise, and Miss Leaside, are you out in the audience? Miss Leaside was in the right place at the right time to score a walk-off single, such that the faculty prevailed in a 9-8 victory. Congratulations, faculty. We are planning an alumni versus faculty game for about a year from now. 8th graders, we wish you luck, better luck next year. This is Bianconi. Is the beginning choir prepared?
Are you ready?
Yeah! Take it away. Thank you. This year we expanded the academic awards that we handed out here at Kurn Hattin to include all of the different academic disciplines, as well as some extracurricular activities as well. And we had that ceremony this past Wednesday morning, and we recognized many of the underclassmen. But what I'm going to do now is ask the 8th graders that were recognized on Wednesday to stand, and we'll recognize all of you. So if, ladies and gentlemen, you could hold your applause, I'll read the list of 8th graders that were recognized. You could stand, and then we'll applaud you when everybody's been recognized. Start us off, Miss Alista Sherbino, Miss Lily Cole, Mr. Marquell Collins-Williams, Miss Hannah Suzuki, Mr. Riley Daniels, Miss Lydia Jones, Miss Kimmy Judd, Mr. Liam Snowden, and Mr. James White. Please give these academic awards a round of applause. You may be seated, thank you. In addition to recognizing excellence in academics, we also spend a lot of time thinking about which students and which graduates have excelled in the residential life part of Kurn Hattin, which is a significant part of these students' daily lives. At this time, I'd like to invite my colleagues, Ms. Karen Lansbury, the Director of Residential Services, and Ms. Carol Bazin and Ms. Mary Jo Danzero, the Assistant Directors, to the podium for the Residential Awards. Please welcome them this afternoon.
So our first residential award is the Good Citizenship Award for the student who is most helpful to the residential directors and is willing to help other students in need. This award is in memory of Mrs. Rudolph Novak. The student that received this award, Jessica Gibson. The Vosberg Award is given in memory of Franklin and Bertha K. Vosberg for a deserving boy or girl who has shown progress while at Kurn Hattin. This award goes to Jacob Fagans. The Peter Harrison Gross Memorial Award is for the boy showing the best adjustment to life at Kurn Hattin. This year's recipient is Zachary Corbin. And for the girls showing the best adjustment to life at Kurn Hattin, Riley Smith. The next award is our Suitcase Award for an 8th grade boy and girl who show outstanding progress. This award is given in memory of Mr. and Mrs. W.I. Mayo and in honor of Mrs. John F. Watson. For the boy, Riley Daniels. And for the girl, Talia Griffin.
Thank you. At this time, we have another musical selection for you, and so we're going to invite the concert band to take their positions, and they'll be performing Happy by Pharrell. And this is a song that we were fortunate to perform this past Wednesday up at the Discover Jazz Festival in Burlington, and we were greeted with a very enthusiastic audience, so I think you're really going to enjoy this night. While the band is assembling, I think you can probably agree with me that in addition to being some talented graduates, they also look pretty sharp today, wouldn't you say? And as a note, I'm actually going to ask our executive director, Mr. Steve Harrison, who's behind me, just to stand for one moment. You might notice that the gentlemen in the 8th grade class have chosen the bow tie as the fashion statement of the day. And although Mr. Harrison is now our executive director, he's always a teacher at heart, and he's been spending many hours the last 2 weeks bow tie tying tutorials after school. And if you look at the 8th graders, I think you'll agree that he's a master tutor in the bow tie department. So thank you, Mr. Harrison. Concert band, are you feeling happy this afternoon? No. Concert band, are you feeling happy this afternoon? Yes. Audience, are you feeling happy this afternoon?
Good, because before we play Happy, he gave a perfect cue up. This is his first year as principal, and normally at the Christmas concert, it's always my birthday, but this weekend, it's Mr. Noise's birthday. So before we sing and play Happy, I think we need to sing Happy Birthday to Mr. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha, cha, cha. Happy birthday, dear boys. Happy birthday to you. Cha, cha, cha.
Yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Bianconi.
Very welcome.
I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that yesterday morning, as you can imagine, I arrived at work with a long list of things to do, given that it was the day before graduation, and I made my way over to the office, and I found a red happy birthday poster covering my entire door, and I thought, well, that's a nice, greeting, and thought, great. I moved it to the side, I unlocked my door, and opened my office door to find approximately 500 balloons, about 5.5 feet deep, covering my entire office. I went for my coffee mug and found one that had been squarely placed right in the top of the mug. And believe it or not, I have not had enough time to clean that office out yet, so it sits now just as it was yesterday morning. The 8th grade class, I appreciate all of your hot air filling those balloons. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, please take a balloon or 5 home with you so that I can get back to work on Monday morning. The concert band, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. The next portion of our program is a really exciting time. We have several awards and scholarships to give out to the graduates, and we're going to begin with the Mayola Athletic Awards. So I'm going to invite Ms. Donna Fauner, who's the athletic director here at Kurn Hattin, as well as Betty Woodhull Mayola, one of our trustees, up to the podium for the for the Mayola Athletic Awards.
Thank you. As athletic director, I get to do the schedule for all our games and sometimes coerce children to play sports that they wouldn't normally play. And the Mayola Athletic Award is gifted each year by Betty and Tony Mayola to our best 8th grade female and male athlete, which is not always easy to pick. They stand out in all different. But the award goes to someone who shows not only great athletics and leadership, but most important to us, sportsmanship and attitude. So this year, for the female, the athletic award is going to Talia Griffin. So I've been doing the PE job for 10 years, but I've been at the school for a long time, and I believe this is the first time that all of the coaches and myself could not choose between two. So we all agreed that what was fitting is to give it to both. So the Male Athletic Award first will go to Marquell Collins Williams. And you'd have to watch them play every sport together. And the other recipient of the award would go to Riley Daniels.
Our next awards are the Woodhull Music Awards. I'm going to invite Miss Betty Woodhull Mayola back to the podium, and joining her will be our music director here at Kurn Hattin, Miss Lisa Bianconi.
Welcome, and thank you for being here today. We're honored for our 8th grade graduates, and as you can tell, they're very, very talented class. Very difficult decisions to make. We started the year at the Red Sox, and we ended the year at the Discover Jazz Festival in Burlington, Vermont. So very, very exciting year, many performances and much happiness. Before I award any awards, I'd like to really give a big shout out and thanks to all of our many music volunteers. If you're playing in the band and you're an adult helper, because I don't want to leave anyone out and they're so awesome, could you please stand up so we can give you a big round of applause, and thank you so much for sharing all of your talents. So please stand up, the adults. Thank you so much. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to help put together this band. And I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful of these awards also from the Mayola family to make music a significant importance here at Kurn Hattin. The choir award this year goes to a very talented young woman, and I'm sure you're going to see her continue her career long after Kurn Hattin. Please welcome Talia Griffin. Our jazz band award goes to someone with a lot of integrity and endurance, awesome trumpet player. Please welcome Mr. James White. Most overall talented boy and girl. Very, very difficult decision. Both of these individuals play, sing, perform, amazing talent. First one, young man, Markwell Colin Williams. And the young lady, also amazing talent, Paige Rourke. We need to have help of Mr. Plant to bring out the next award. The next award is our largest award in the music department for an instrument. It's called the Citation for the Woodhull Instrument Award. The Woodhull Fund Instrument Award is to recognize musical achievements of a graduating student and to provide assistance which will enable the recipient to pursue his or her music studies after graduation. And actually, you know what, Betty? I need to back up and present this award. I absolutely do. Sorry.
I can get over this.
You stand right here, and she's gonna help me out with this.
We have an obstacle right
This
here.
is very tricky up here. You have to be very coordinated. This year's award goes to a young lady who has participated in all aspects of the program since she arrived at Kurn Hattin. Seriously, in all aspects. Very honored to give her this award. Please welcome Miss Amity Stockwell. And her brand new trumpet to be playing at Brattleboro Union High School next year. And we're also honored to go with this instrument. We have wonderful friends up here on the stage. Miss Ruth Damone and Marilyn Moore have given her, to go with a trumpet stand. Amity, where are you going, girl? I honestly think she can't breathe anymore. But let's give it up one more time for Amity Stockwell.
Thank you. Our next awards are the Massachusetts Board of Directors Awards, and I'm going to invite Miss Ruth Damone, who serves as the Secretary of the Massachusetts Corporation, to the podium to award these this afternoon.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Massachusetts Corporation of New England Kurn Hattin Homes, this is our 25th year of presenting the Excellence in Writing Award. I'd like to make a statement to the graduating class. As you graduate, Kurn Hattin has given you the tools in which to express yourself. I realize that there's only one boy and one girl that gets this prize, but all of you, Kurn Hattin has equipped you to go out into the world and make a difference in people's lives. Continue your practice of what you've learned here every day. Now I'd like to present the dictionaries to Amity Stockwell and James White.
Thank you. Kurn Hattin Homes is also well served by a very strong and active alumni association. Miss Heather Camphor, who was an alumni of the class of 2001, will be joining us at the podium for the Alumni Association Awards. Please help me in welcoming her this afternoon.
Good afternoon. So as I was introduced, my name is Heather. I graduated in 2001. And for me, Kurn Hattin has given me the tools to succeed in all aspects of life. And I encourage and challenge the class of 2016 to be active members within their high school communities. You are what you make of your high school. And your local communities. You are what you are in your local communities. And to cherish the teachings and the tools you received here at Kurn Hattin Homes, to be a better citizen where life takes you. Also, to visit Kurn Hattin often and reach out to the Alumni Association. We love to hear your achievements, your struggles. We're here, we're family to help you out. Now it's time for the reward. The Alumni Association is pleased to present a $50 award to a deserving boy and girl whom embody the spirit of Kurn Hattin through their kindness to others and their participation in all aspects of campus life. To the young lady, Alyssa Charbonneau. It fell out of my envelope. Congratulations. And to the deserving young man, Marquell Collins Williams. Again, congratulations, class of 2016, and hopefully we will all see you at Kurn Hattin Day next year.
Hello, my name is Steve Harrison. I'm the Executive Director of Kurn Hattin Homes, new this year. It has been my privilege and honor to serve as Executive Director and to have the opportunity to work not only with one of the finest staffs that I've ever worked with in my entire life, and I think in any schools anywhere, but also with this exceptional group of graduates here today, as well as all of our students. It is my privilege to give out 3 awards and a scholarship today. It is very difficult to make determinations on these awards because so many of our students fit these categories. It is almost impossible for us to narrow it down. However, we did. And so I have the opportunity to provide or to present the Eleanor Ward Achievement Award. It's a $100 award in recognition of the graduate who has achieved great improvement as well as mastery in academics, athletics, the arts, or any combination thereof, as well as the ability to interact well with other students and adults. It's my pleasure to present this award to Hannah Stajewski. Next is the John P. Berry and Christopher W. Berry Award. It's a $100 award presented in memory of John P. Berry and in honor of Christopher W. Berry in recognition of the student who approached each day with John's favorite saying, "If it is to be, it is up to me." This student demonstrates enthusiasm, kindness, and a positive attitude. It's my pleasure to present this award to Zachary Corbin. We as an organization were blessed with over 30 years of leadership by W.I. Mayo, and we have an award in his name, the W.I. Mayo Award, Memorial Award, in recognition of the graduate who exemplifies the best combination of academic excellence, athletic achievement, and good citizenship, contributing to the growth of the individual and the Kurn Hattin community. It is with special it is a special privilege to present this award to Riley Daniel. I now have the opportunity to present the Ralph and Ruby Lurch Scholarship Award. This is a $5,000 scholarship in memory of Ralph and Ruby Lurch, in recognition of a current or past graduate who demonstrates academic excellence, extracurricular participation, and good character. This scholarship award is being presented to Ms. Lillian Cole.
Congratulations. This time I'm going to invite Ms. Donna Fauner back to the podium for a very special award, which is the Thomas G. Fauner Scholarship Award. And I think again that you'll all agree with me that Mr. Fauner's legacy lives on as strong as ever here at Kurn Hattin. And so it's my pleasure to welcome Ms. Fauner back to the podium this afternoon.
Thank you. First, I want to encourage the class of 2016 to remember these, and hopefully as you go forward and you need extra help to apply for the scholarship. It is the second year, and I'm honored to present in memory of Thomas to two former alumni that went here. There's a very simple application online, and we keep working to try to make it a little better each year and user-friendly. The stipulation is that it needs to go towards the education. It could be trade school, college, but to the school. Tom's love of Kurn Hattin and what we did for the students here, most people know what that meant to him, but we all worry what happens afterwards and if they can continue on their goals and everything they learned here. So when we can be of help, it's very important to us to see them reach their goals. So it reads in memory of Thomas G. Fauner in recognition of a current or past graduate who shares Mr. Fauner's values of integrity, compassion, and the determination to succeed. And the kids know his favorite phrase, be your best, do your best, which I think they've all tried to live up to very much. I'm honored to present, we're giving out two this year. The first is going to Gabrielle Knight, who was a student here, and she asked me if I could speak in her behalf. She had to work today, which goes to show her work ethic, so she's working her way towards, she's going into her junior year. She wrote, if you asked me 7 years ago if I thought I'd be the valedictorian of my graduating class from Kurn Hattin, I'd tell you no. But with the support of Mr. Fauner and the rest of the Kurn Hattin staff, I was able to accomplish my goal and did indeed become the valedictorian of my class. If you asked me 2 years ago if I thought I'd be attending college, I would tell you no. But here I am. Kurn Hattin not only gave me one of my greatest support systems I could imagine, but my time here helped shape me into the driven individual I am today. I am so unbelievably honored to have had the chance to spend 6 years at this amazing school and to now receive the scholarship. Words cannot truly describe how grateful I am. I hope I can continue to make everyone at Kurn Hattin proud. You really can do anything as long as you put your heart into it. Thank you for allowing me to continue to put my heart into what I love. And I have to tell you, when I called her to tell her, she could not stop crying. She's working 2 jobs to help her, so hopefully this will help her not be in as far of debt when she gets out. The second one is a $4,000. Did I not tell you who the award went to? When I start, oh, I'm sorry. I'll say it again, Gabriella Knight. I got to go to the Olympics with her, I got to teach her, and I got to be her softball coach as well. So she will be presented with that. It will go to the school for her. The second award of $4,000 is going to a young lady who graduated just a very short time ago. She actually graduated high school early and went on a mission trip to Haiti. And now she's going to be going to GCC. And if I could please welcome up to the podium, Taylor Maynard.
For a little speech. Good afternoon, my Kurn Hattin family. I am Taylor Maynard. I did graduate in 2012. I am beyond humbled to be the recipient of the Thomas Vonner Scholarship. Mr. Vonner believed that there was something good in everyone, and everyone has a purpose. I'm thankful that he had faith in me and helped me find my purpose. This monetary gift is helping me to continue my education at Greenfield Community College. I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to Kurn Hattin for the time I called this place my home. Shortly after arriving at Kurn Hattin, I was placed in DCF custody. This moment in my life could have been detrimental, but because of the unconditional love, support, and guidance of the Kurn Hattin staff, I was able to persevere through this life-altering event. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all. And to the graduating class, I want to encourage you to never give up on yourself and the goals that you set. In the end, the sacrifices you make and the hard work you put forth is worth your success. And remember, each of you has a purpose, all right? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker, it's again my distinct honor to invite this person to the podium, the valedictorian for the Kurn Hattin Homes for Children, class of 2016, Miss Kimmy Judd.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 8th grade graduation. Wow, can't believe we're already here. It's time to move on to the next section of our lives. Time to start the next chapter. It's honestly been the greatest years of school I've had so far. I've only been here for 2 years, and the years took me by surprise by being so short and quick to pass. I wish that I could stay here to just hang out with all you guys and talk. I wish that I could just chillax with my little circle of friends that I've developed over my time being here. That would be great, but sadly, I can't stay forever. I want to thank you for accepting me and letting me go here. It's been quite the change for me. My old school never paid attention to what I needed in order to learn and had no clue about freedom and trying new things. When I left there, I was nothing but an unhappy shell of someone who could be awesome. When I got accepted here, I was scared. I didn't know what to expect from this place. I joined the rec program after about 2 months in the summer and met a ton of nice and curious people. They nearly overcrowded me, trying to get to me so they could know who I am. They were all so friendly, I didn't know what to say. It was a nice change. It was the one time in my life so far where I was happy to meet new people. Soon I started school here, and I was actually excited to go to class every day. I had fun in class and moved around instead of sitting in one spot all day. They had new methods of teaching and were very open with new ways to approach things. There was freedom. I was happy and made a ton of friends, but only a few that I could truly trust and keep close. Now it's time to do this again. I have no clue what to expect at my high school or of the students and teachers. I'll be scared again, but I'll be more open this time. I want to thank you guys, friends, family, and teachers, or other types of beings and configurations. For special thanks, I want to thank Mr. Noyes for helping me advocate for myself and showing me that my opinion does matter. Miss Lansbury, this is for you.
All right.
I want to thank Ms. Vanconi for helping me get, not completely, but a little bit out of my comfort zone and giving me a little push when I needed it. Thank you, Ms. Lisa and Mom, for helping me with this speech. I don't think I would have gotten it done if it weren't for you too. Thank you, Mr. Fontaine, for being there when I needed someone to talk to and for making me smile every day. Also for being wacky and weird. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Bazin, for making the photo albums and finding all those pictures. I'll be sure to fill that album with tons of pictures and memories. Thank you, Ms. Bonner, for dealing with me and the others and for pushing back when I dug my heels in. Last but not least, thank you, Mom, Dad, and my brothers for staying by my side and supporting me every step of the way. I love you guys for that. It's been some great years with you all. Thank you all for having me. Best of luck to the next batch of 8th graders. I'll miss so many of you. Bye for now.
Thank you, Kimmy, and I expect that most of the graduating class will agree that that speech was perfectly Kimmy Judd. Would you agree? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the moment that I expect most of you have been waiting for, the awarding of diplomas. I'm going to ask Mr. Steve Harrison. Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought he was giving a big heads up for the choir.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the 8th grade choir will be joining us to perform What Tomorrow Brings. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for the 8th grade choir.
This is is a great photo op before we sing, so snap away and blind them. Make sure they all smile. Ellie, you smiling? All right, make sure they can see everything. Look forward. Put your hands up.
Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe it's time for the moment that, another moment, excuse me, Mrs. Bianconi, that you've all been waiting for. And we're going to award your diplomas. So I'm going to ask Mr. Steve Harrison and Mr. Bill Abbott to join me up here on the stage. And our class marshal, I'm going to ask you to get into your position, and we'll get started momentarily. If you're interested in taking a photo, feel free to make your way down the aisles to the front of the auditorium here, and we'll make sure we give you enough time to get your photo opportunities. Okay? Class of 2016, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready or not, here we come.
Lily Olivia Cole. Lydia Elizabeth Jones. Amity Lynn Stockwell. Kimberly Ann Judd, valedictorian. Hannah Marie Suzuki. Evan Tyler Hall. Alista Ann Sherbino. Jessica Rose Gibson. Paige Marie Rourke. James Andrew White. Talia Sabrina Griffin. Riley Thomas Daniels. Marquell Maurice Collins Williams. Jacob Ryan Fagans. Liam Isaac Snowden.
Actually, the first two rows we're going to stand up and join the third row. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Kurn Hattin Homes for Children, Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, and staff, I hereby proclaim that these graduates have completed and fulfilled all of the requirements necessary for the awarding of diplomas. Graduates, at this time, I would ask that you all please take hold of your tassels, and in unison, you can flip them to the right side of your cap. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2016. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to invite the 8th graders as well as the audience to join us in the Kurn Hattin alma mater. Steve, Coney. I think the class of 2016 will also agree that I need to be very careful because the last person that should be anywhere near this microphone during a singing event is me. At this time, I'm going to invite Mr. Clint Plant back to the podium, and he's going to deliver his final address for the day.
Thank you. Will you join me in sending out these graduates with God's blessings? Please bow your heads. Thank you, wonderful, loving, faithful Father, for all that are present to witness the graduation of these students. May we be committed to helping these graduates reach their full potential. When life gets hard, may we be their rock they can hold on to. Let us sing with joy when they're joyful and comfort them when trials come. May the graduates leave knowing they are always welcome back and that this is a home they can come back to and again feel the love and compassion of all that are here. Send them out to be wise as serpents, but gentle as doves. Serve others with care, but without compromising their principles and morals. May they go about influencing the world to be a better place, but never demand their own way or refuse to listen to another perspective. Always striving to reach their goals, but have contentment with the blessings that they have. Keep moving forward, but seeking your will and purpose for their lives, and never stop learning, but always desire wisdom more. When they can only see a closed door, help them to see the one you opened. Mostly, may they always be hopeful, faithful, forgiving, kind, gentle, patient, and exhibiting the fruits of the Spirit, and above all, full of love for you and others. When the storms of life come, either calm the storm or calm the child, Lord. May your fingerprints be all over their lives, and please send us out today with your blessings. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.